Radisson Red.
Oh, okay. So I've arrived at the Radisson Red Hotel in Rosebank, Johannesburg, and I'm getting to my room. Right, so I've arrived in my room. Let's have a look. So this is the bathroom. Really nice dark interior. All the tiles are like black with like smooth lighting. So all black tiles and the flooring is black. Really cool bathroom. And then into the bedroom. Oh wow, I like this mirror over the bed of a profile face of a black woman over the bed. I really love that. Yeah, I love this room. I absolutely love what this looks like. I just bought some snacks. The porter downstairs just brought me a gift. They're going round to the rooms. Literally just came and knocked on my door. How sweet. Right, I need to go and get a rest. So now I'm in the executive lounge. I've just come down for some snacks, some dried meats, and some finger food and some free drinks. So now I'm heading to the free shuttle to go to Nelson Mandela Square. So I've just arrived at the square. Look at the fairy lights. It looks absolutely gorgeous at night. The fountain, it's all lit up. Fairy lights. So gorgeous. This is Africa. The man himself, Mr. Nelson Mandela, I salute you. Walking around the mall. It's absolutely beautiful in here. Lots of shops. It's a bit late, so it's probably looking to close up now. It's after 7, but every designer brand you can find in here. There's Versace, Alexander McQueen, Giorgio Armani. There's Burberry over there. like everything is here. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is supposed to be the biggest mall in Africa, I believe. I could be mistaken. There's Dolce and Gabbana. So yeah, it is absolutely beautiful in here. It's not wrong to have Louis Vuitton. Let's go around here. Bulgari. Thank the Lord the shops are closed because I love this Toady Birch bag. So it's almost 10 p.m. I'm back at the reception at the hotel at Radisson Red. Nice reception. I'm gonna go up to the 7th floor now to the rooftop where they have a bar area. See what that's like. I thought it'd be quiet up here now.
So you like born bred in the UK or you moved?
So it's really lovely up here actually. Really nice outdoor seating. Here's the infamous red swimming pool. I love it. If anybody knows me, red is my favorite color. So yeah, I am feeling this. This is so nice. The views at night are absolutely gorgeous from up here. And it's actually very bustling up here. Yeah, there's people around having drinks, etc. It's really nice. This is night 1 of my adventure in South Africa. I arrived into Johannesburg after what was a very lengthy trip from London to Nairobi, which was an 8.5-hour flight, and then I transferred in Nairobi to Johannesburg. The flights, Kenyan Airways is just not it. I'm sorry. It was an economy class ticket, etc. It was packed. The food, I wouldn't rate the food. So no, Kenyan Airways didn't do it for me. Sorry, I'm sorry to say. Anyways, when we got to Johannesburg, I checked my luggage in London, of course, for it to transfer straight away through to Johannesburg. No luggage in Johannesburg. So I had my hand luggage with me, and thank the Lord I packed some spare clothes, because I always was a golden rule. If I'm not doing carry-on only, I will have clothes packed in my hand luggage just in case. So I had enough to wear for tonight and tomorrow, just in case. So thank God I had that. So that's why I had this to wear tonight to go to dinner. But luckily, as I was going back, I was extremely shattered. I had a sleep, and then I got up and I went to the executive lounge. I'm staying at the Radisson Red, which is gorgeous, gorgeous hotel. I absolutely love my room. I'm in a standard double. And I'm going to ask for a tour, maybe if I'll get a tour of the rest of the hotel. But it is a gorgeous hotel. I love the minimalist decor. I love the nod to Black Africans around the room. I love the mural on the back of the bed. you'll see it in the shot of the room. They absolutely love the room. And then as I was going down to the executive lounge where you get happy hour, complimentary drinks and snacks, I got a call that they have found my luggage. So I am so happy that by tomorrow morning, they said I should have my luggage, so I will have everything I need for the days that I'm here. So just to set the scene, I'm in Johannesburg for 4 days until Sunday, and then on Sunday I fly on a domestic flight to Cape Town, and I'm in Cape Town for another 4 days, and then the trip back to the UK. So tonight as well, after my snacks, I discovered there was a free shuttle that the hotel put on to go to Nelson Mandela Square, which was really handy. So I hopped on that at 7 o'clock tonight, and the mall closes at about 9, I think 9 or 10. So I had a good 2 hours to walk around, and it was absolutely lovely. There's a massive statue of Nelson Mandela. Again, I will put that, you'll see clips of that in there, and walk around the shops. There was all the designer shops, all the brands you can think of. It was there, gorgeous place. I did see there was a food Triumph, I believe it's called. I must check. That place was heaving tonight with people, so really popular. And like I said, if there's a place that's popular with locals, that's the place to go, so I must check that out. Tomorrow the plan is I'm gonna have breakfast at the hotel, see what that is like, and then I'm gonna possibly do the hop on hop off bus and to see all the major sites. That is really convenient, so you can just get round on one ticket and see all the sites. So that's the plan for tomorrow. So I'm just gonna get ready for bed, and yeah, let's see what tomorrow brings. To take the city sightseeing hop on hop off bus. Really recommend it. I believe this is Nelson Mandela's presidential hall, or one of his halls anyway. Very nice. This is a city outlook view. And then we pulled up at Gold Reef City, I believe it is, a casino and a... Hello. So I'm going inside the casino now. This is a short stop before we get the bus to Soweto. So we can freshen up here and just have a bit of relaxation time before the bus comes to Soweto. So this is inside. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be filming actually, but nobody saying anything. So. Where's the washroom? So this is the bathroom, guys. Check it out in here. How opulent is this? Gorgeous. I love the tiles and the mirrors in here. It's like marble on for the sink area. Gorgeous mirrors.
Mandela and the Archbishop Desmond Tutu, where you're going to have a 10-minute stop again for the guided tour. And if you love to visit Mr. Nelson Mandela inside, you have an option to stay in Soweto for an hour. And in the next hour, the bus will come and pick you up. And remember, this is a hop-on, hop-off tour. Our color bus. The stadium was built 1986, completed 1989. But when after it was built, it was called the National Stadium. But First National Bank, which the opening game of the World Cup, 11th of June 2010, it was hosted by FNB Stadium. 11th of July, Spain versus the Netherlands, the final, it was hosted by the stadium. And now we can hop off. He's a lot in Soweto. Okay. And he has a club here in Soweto.
Oh, he has a club?
Yes. It's next to the taxiway. Chairman of Orlando Pirates football team owns house around this area. And Lucas Radebe, our soccer legend, used to play for the Leeds in the UK. And house around here, they can go from 1.5 million rand to 3 million rand. Their property value in Soweto is very good. Soweto is becoming a city on its own. We don't need nothing to go to Joburg town. And this is the upper class of Soweto. And coming on my left hand side, this is what we call home for the most of us. We call them the matchbox houses. And houses around here were built around the 1950s, where people were demolished from Sophia town, the north side of Johannesburg. And most of our grandparents and parents, when they retire at work, they renovate the houses to create more space. Us as black people, we have big families. Houses around here were built around 2014, making life more easy for people living in the hospital industry. And coming on my right hand side, the biggest hospital you can find in South Africa. And over 6,000 staff members employed. And doctors all over the world when they come to South Africa and Johannesburg to do the practicals. Somebody was taking here in South Africa. This is the home of soccer in South Africa. Legends were made in this stadium. And the stadium now is part of our heritage here in Soweto. It's Orlando Stadium. It was designed after how Soweto was born.
Yeah. If you stay behind here, I walk with you, take you to this. If I get on the bus, get on the bus, or go on the bus.
This memorial for Hector Pieterson is very moving. Apparently his sister comes here every day to share her stories. This is the market area. There's where you can buy souvenirs, arts and crafts, etc. Outside the memorial area. Nelson Mandela's first house. It's really small on Vilakazi Street, and I'll put a link to a tour of inside the house by Tino Spark. She did a really great job on touring inside the house. So we got back on the bus and headed to Joburg.
So welcome back, ladies and gents. I hope you didn't miss me.
So this is what I'm wearing today. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm going to go to Melrose Arch on the hop on hop off bus. Then I'm going to go to Constitution Hill and do a tour there. And then I'm going to head back and see what the afternoon brings. But yes, this is what I'm wearing today. Probably can't see my shoes, but I'm wearing some tan loafers and my denim jacket. So yeah, this is it for me today.
One of the customers. Sorry,
It's okay. No. I'm not anyone. I'm being careful not to get anyone. Oh my goodness, guys! Look at all this food. Seems like a food market here. So I'm walking around Melrose Arch shopping area. Like I said, it's about 10:30 in the morning. So things are just still opening up. It's a really nice area. Apparently Melrose Arch is gated community, well-to-do area. I'm back on the bus and I'm heading to Nelson Mandela Foundation. So I'm inside the foundation area now. I'm looking at all the historical time frame and key events in Nelson Mandela's becoming president, etc. So it's all laid out here, all the documents and photographs from when he was in prison right the way up to him becoming president. Some artifacts here. This is his actual office, left exactly as it was when he was on his last day of presidency. This is Nelson Mandela's office. back on the bus now, heading to Constitution Hill. So now I'm walking through the entrance area, and you have to walk around some buildings to get to where the tour area is, and you pass as well the courts that is also here in this area before you get to the tour area. Okay, thank you. So this is Constitution Court. From my understanding, this is a court that uses traditional ways in terms of resolving disputes, etc. So that is conducted at this court, and I believe there's a demonstration taking place today, and a very important case. Otherwise, we would have been able to go inside the court, but because there's an important case, we can't go in.
Like you said, a human being, I'm going to make you take that chance. Things have been different for me ever since I've met Sylvie. I've never met anyone quite like her before.
So you can also call me B. I'll be your tour guide. We're going to set our tour right through this way. As we proceed down, do take note of the codes by the late Nelson Mandela. We proceed. So the number 4, can we have a look around? This entire space will be filled with 2,207 inmates in this entire space, right? And then in this cell, they were supposed to be dead. Due to overcrowding, they ended up being 60 or 120 at times. Any questions? This is where the gang bosses were situated, together with their wives. So when I say wives, these are not females, because females were not allowed to be in the number 4. So these will be young boys, newly incarcerated, not understanding anything in terms of the lifespan within the prison cell. So these gang bosses would handpick them right on arrival. So, and a breastplate, while the non-whites were only given 2 mats and 3 blankets. And then again in this cell, there wasn't. Remember, you don't ask me questions, I won't ask you. Just kidding. Okay. Quite separation also based on the food that was given to all the inmates. So the daily diet, mealie meal, or mealie rice, or some. The whites, it wasn't given that, not so much. Just to have fun a little bit. Is there anyone who has energy? A lot of load of energy for us. So the shower area when the prison closed in 1983, the space was left unattended. So there were people who found a home within the home, and then the shower area got of a punishment on the inmates. And then the doctor had to be present just to see as to how far one can take up the beating. And then the next
The story of Constitution Hill is really heartbreaking. What the inmates had to go through, the inhumane treatment of these boys and men, is absolutely appalling.
So these are the isolation cells.
Where are my beds? Like, look at all this food. Food in the women's prison. Lucky, lucky me. Oh, me. I asked. So I'm back on the bus, We're driving through Joburg town, the main commercial district of Johannesburg. So driving around, yes, some of the areas were quite messy. There's lots of rubbish here, but actually it's quite a nice city by those bits. So hi, I've literally just got in. It is exactly 4 p.m. in Johannesburg. I did not think I'll be gonna be out this long, so I left here about 9:30 and I decided I'm not gonna have breakfast at the hotel. I'm gonna go to Melrose Arch, which is a gated community, and find breakfast there, and then take the hop on hop off bus because I had 2-day pass and go on to Constitution Hill. So I did that. I walked around Melrose Arch, and there was a little market. I bought some pastries and things, and so I had something to eat there. And then I went on to Constitution Hill, and that was a lot. It was a good 2 hours touring. The tour guide was really good. She explained about the number 4 prison. So Constitution Hill is where they kept the political and criminals, political activists and criminals, and the inhumane treatment that they had in those prisons. And they had a separate area for the women's prison. So I had the tour around the compound and the different buildings. I went in the cells. You know, it was very interesting and harrowing to hear how people were treated. And the prisons only closed in 1983, which I thought was that is recent history. So that was interesting. And then I did the women's prison bit. And lucky me, there was a convention or something there, so they had food on, so I was able to stock up on food, etc. So I'm sorted for food tonight. I don't need to go anywhere to eat tonight. I am full with some good South African traditional food. Is the fried fish in batter is chef's kiss. The meat, the stewed meat, there was rice. Oh, and I brought back some. They filled me up with food to come back. So I got food for tonight and tomorrow morning. So I'm good for food. But yes, and then I took the bus all the way back. So yeah, it's been a long day. I'm really tired. I'll probably go downstairs for drinks and then get a bit of rest and see how I feel later. If I'm gonna go out or if I'm just gonna chill tonight, I'll see how I feel. But yeah, another long, full day. But I'm absolutely loving it. Johannesburg is gorgeous, beautiful city. People are amazing. So yeah, I have no issues getting around. The hop on hop off bus, I would absolutely recommend. Definitely get a 2-way ticket. It's so worth it. But yeah, see how it goes for the rest of the day. Good morning. So I've literally just got up. It's about 9 o'clock on Saturday. Well, I did fix my hair a little bit because my hair was a little bit of a mess, but yeah, this is it. I've literally just got up. I was so tired to do anything yesterday. So I went down to the executive lounge and I had some complimentary drinks and snacks. It's a hourly service that you can get complimentary drinks and snacks and happy hour every day, 5 till 7, I think it was. Because I've let them know that I'm a travel agent and it's an extra perk that we get when you come here. So that was really nice. I hung out there for a little bit and then I came back to the room and I tried to watch something. Didn't really find anything on to watch. I got on my computer, did some work, around my blog and my travel business. So I caught up on some admin around that. And then I then crawled into bed. I was just too tired to do anything else. And I literally just woke up. When I opened my eyes about 20 minutes ago, I couldn't believe it was already almost 9 o'clock, so I really was tired. So now it's going to be a leisurely day. I think I'm going to take it easy today. I want to go to the Nelson Mandela Square that has the fountains, etc. So I want to see that in the daytime, see that at night. I also want to check out the rooftop bar that has the red swimming pool, so I want to check that out as well. Again, I saw that in the night, so I want to see what that looks like in the daytime. And then there's a mall just down the road, literally 5 minutes walk away, so I might check that out today as well. And just take it easy today. Tonight, if I find somewhere to go, a nightclub or something, that would be good. It's my last night here, because tomorrow then I fly out to Cape Town. So that would be good if I can find somewhere to do a bit of dancing, etc. But now I'm gonna do some journaling. I always like to keep a diary of how my travel is going, and this is my own travel journal. So that I made, and it's on Amazon if anybody's interested. Just drop me a comment or a message. So I like to journal, and this really helps me with keeping the detail for my blogs. Because again, you travel, you have a good time, you remember how you feel, etc. But some of the detail can get lost. So I do like, most days to jot down how my trip is going, and what I did, etc. and what some of the highlights were, so I don't lose some of the details. So it's really good as well to sort of ground you and keep you, in touch with how you're feeling, etc. during your trip. And especially if as a solo traveler, it's like you're communicating with yourself. So I really love doing this. And like I said, when you look back, and again, you remember the details of a trip. It's really good. So I really recommend it if you haven't been doing this before. I always have a notebook, etc. with me. But then this I created myself because it's a bit nostalgic. So I've got the different trips and things that I've done, and it's got a map, and I intend to colour in the different places that I've been. It's a really nice memento. So I'm on the rooftop of the Radisson Red Rosebank Hotel in Johannesburg, and it's gorgeous up here. Glorious sunshine this morning, and I'm walking around. Gorgeous pool, like the red pool. I absolutely love it. Lots of seating area. It was very quiet up here this morning. Funnily enough, nobody was up here, so I had the whole rooftop to myself. And this is the view. Checking out the pool. So it was a really nice laid back morning. So these are the wings in front of the Radisson Red Rosebank Hotel. So I gotta get some photos here. So I'm inside the Rosebank Mall, which is just a few minutes from the hotel that I'm staying. So I thought I'd take a stroll down after breakfast to come and check out the mall. And again, it's a really nice mall. I need somewhere to sit. So I'm back at Nelson Mandela Square. It's daytime now. I wanted to see it by day. This is the fountain area. It's a beautiful, beautiful square. This area is called Sandton, and this is where the square and the mall is. So I'm gonna hang out here and have some lunch and just soak up the vibes at Nelson Mandela Square. So this is what I'm having: an avocado and mozzarella salad. Looks yum. I'm gonna enjoy this. So Emporio Imani had an exhibition here for their Philippine Sea. So they even had a virtual experience, and then they have all these figures, these art across the square. So this is the fit for tonight. I'm wearing cargos with, this is a bodysuit. I think it's from Shein. These are from Amazon. Some kitten heel, cool shoes, and yeah. this is Sunday morning. I'm about to check out from the hotel at Radisson Red Rosebank, Johannesburg. I had such an amazing time here. The bed is so comfortable. I did not want to get out, but I'm all packed. Last night I went out. I found a club called Opera. I was playing piano with a mix of other things. Afrobeat and trap and some other music, which was really good. I got back about 1:30, 2 a.m. And then yeah, I slept. Luckily I pre-packed last night, so everything is all ready to go this morning. So I'm gonna go downstairs in about 10-15 minutes. I've booked a taxi to the airport. So today we're going to Cape Town. Everybody's raving about Cape Town, so I can't wait to hear, to see what Cape Town is going to be like. Yeah, so Johannesburg was really nice. I really liked it. People are friendly. Yeah, so it was a really good few days in Johannesburg. But looking forward to going to Cape Town.